If you read through the Psalms and you read through the Old Testament prayers, you will not find God addressed as Father. Jesus not only called God his Father, but he then said, you, my disciples, pray in this way, our Father, who art in heaven. Now, how can we call God our Father? Well, Jesus said there's one way to do it, which is the new birth. John chapter 1 talks about this. John chapter 3 unpacks it in more detail. We won't go there. That's maybe a better known passage with talking about being born again. But John chapter 1 verse 12 says, yet to all who did receive him, that is, receive Jesus, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or husband's will, but born of God. The other metaphor, adoption, is also used in the New Testament. And Paul talks about adoption. He says, when the set time had fully come, God sent his son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship. Because you are his sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, the Spirit who calls out, Abba, Father. And for anyone who knew the life of Jesus, as these Galatian Christians did, that should ring a bell for them, that's exactly what Jesus said in talking to his Father, Abba, Father, Abba being this very personal term for Father. So you are no longer a slave, but God's child. And since you are his child, God has made you also an heir. And so whether we use the born again language or we use the adoption language, and both are fully scriptural, both of these involve becoming a child of God in the same way. That is, believing in Jesus, receiving the Spirit, and now being able to call God Father.